launch pad.
basically, and then it becomes like an incubator. And like I said, we put them through the process, whether that's connecting them with the right resources, especially when it comes to like building practical things. Don't build just Web3 just to say, oh, you're doing blockchain, but how is it going to help the end user? How people going to understand how this technology is being used and stuff like that. So no, I definitely think that Sandbox might get tired of us here soon.
Yeah, if we keep sending a bunch of businesses through, that's like, oh, hey, we have this software that solves a problem, and it's gonna get powered by the same Web3 dev shop in town.
Yeah, either one of two things, something's gonna happen. Either other dev shops are gonna have to move to Web3, or you're just gonna have to keep on winning those digital sandbox grants.
We're
One of
just
the two.
building fucking pipelines and pumping up entrepreneurs.
Yeah, because that's why I think that will be definitely for what we're doing in Kansas City, and like even just the DAO, it just becomes like it becomes a pipeline for streamlining both talent, like I said, for maybe it's entrepreneurs, but then also in the matter of like those blockchain engineers. There's a lot of talent that just don't know, like I said, getting with people like Matt and AJ, so that way they can educate them on like, hey, this is how you can get into it, and this is
Mhm.
how you can learn it. And then now they're like, oh well, my job is currently paying me X amount. If I go get certified or go take this course, which is probably easier right now to get certified as a blockchain
I-
person than it ever would be.
and for engineers, it's not even worth it. It's go build a GitHub portfolio, go build some projects. Everyone
Exactly.
credentials. Credentials just means you take tests good, and you got to go out there and actually build the stuff because
Exactly.
like unfortunately it is kind of like people who know how data architecture and like the like OG software operating systems were developed that are going to have an advantage building these systems because it's so oriented towards the back end. And a
Yeah.
lot of people who are, software developers enter from the front end, which is super complex in itself and like a whole pain to learn because I suck at it, basically, is why I say all of that. And it's like a completely different discipline. And people who can span both are like, well, even more equipped to fucking thrive here. But like,
Yeah.
if you can go prove that you can build a project end to end, you're a valuable person.
Yeah.
Like,
And you're not
it,
going anywhere anytime soon. Like,
exactly. No, because like just literally having the hours dedicated to just like trying to figure out how to set up a wallet, how to set up a smart contract, how to transfer NFTs between wallets. Like those are all practical skills to be able to implement for any of these businesses. The
yeah,
more blockchains the more people you can support.
exactly. The more communities you can pull on, like I said, the more projects you can get on. It's like, and especially like if you're an engineer, shit, you're probably just for little work, you probably netting a good 10K for like
Yeah,
small work.
yeah. I mean, and you could probably be charging crazy amounts more than that too with some people.
Yeah.
Um, I've heard some ridiculous quotes from people today on the software development side of things, and I'm like, there are people out there that would pay that. So
Yeah.
it's just about positioning.
And that's one thing that I think that we should definitely go over is like I think that in Kansas City especially we have this Midwest concept of affordable and like oh that's too high in price, and technology doesn't care about that. Like tech does not care about that. Like
Sure, but I also think that mindset's like not the worst, and it's well suited for blockchain at the same time.
yeah, it's cost effective, and that's why I
Hmm.
think it meets in between because it's like you can find somebody that can do 100K worth of work, but you might not get like the UI that you need. So it's like you have great tech, but your front end's trash.
Right?
Nobody's gonna care. But then your front
Absolutely.
end can be great, but then your back end it completely crashes if you get too many users.
And
So go ahead.
I was gonna say at the end of the day, I think blockchain's about to turn the back end into a public utility. So you just have to be good at building the front end and
Yeah.
keeping the people happy.
Yeah, because like I said, the blockchain is just going to run automated on its own, especially if you're building on blockchains that are already sustained and things like that. And especially now, shit, I don't know if you saw the BlackRock ETF official sign up now. So now they're trying to get in both Bitcoin and ETH, which is just at the end of the day is going to sustain the network because they have to get ETH and they have to get Bitcoin. So it's like
Okay,
now
so like,
those Yeah, so now those those two blockchains, if I'm a builder, I'll be like, okay, well, the biggest asset managers are basically going to back this. I might as well build all my shit on this. Or, like I said, even Solana too, it's like Solana now has shown that it's cheaper than both of those, and now it's withstood. And I think, shoot, you can probably talk to it how it's been pumping of recent. And so it's like things are changing, man, real quick, real fast, dog. It's like if they start with those two, they're gonna get more. The XRP just beat the SEC before. It's probably a matter of time before you get one of those. As Solana's pumping.
Did you say XRP?
Yeah, XRP beat the SEC, so it's like it's not even $1 yet. Its all-time high is $3. Now I don't know how high it goes, but it's like if you beat the SEC, I would feel that, you know, most likely BlackRock or somebody would be like, oh yeah, hey, you know, let's get a little bit of that.
I believe in XRP. XRP helped us buy our first house.
Hey, shout out to XRP on the first house, man. Shout out to XRP. You couldn't do that with dollars, man. Say that again. You could not do that with dollars.
I know. XRP helped us buy our first house.
That's nuts, dog. Hey, man, shoot, that needs to be on LinkedIn. And shoot, maybe Ripple will reach out and be like, hey, can we sponsor the show? I'll be like, oh, shit, yeah. Well, actually, no, we can't because you got allegiance right now to Solana. But, hey, for other projects, maybe. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, I'm not against Ripple by any means. I see its use case. I just like it like feels too much like it's centralized in a different way already.
Oh yeah. They got my thing is like I like Garlinghouse is cool and stuff like that. My thing is just that it's too much. I'm seeing too much of it. You see a CEO more than the use case and utility of XRP, and that's the problem. I think that it's like there's no. I'm not going to speak to it because, you know, XRP Army, they do come strong. So you don't want to say anything too crazy. But it's like the use case and utility is more institutionalized. And it's really not like how like a Solana is right now. Solana is pumping because of the community. It's NFTs, it's gaming. It's not because they beat the SEC or something like that. No, technically, they were the coin attached to FTX and pumped back up.
100%, dude.
That's straight community.
I bought some around here-ish, and then I bought a decent amount up here, and then I bought down here, and I've been holding
for that pump.
Yeah, I'm not above water still.
Oh, but it's just getting started.
Oh, 100%. Like, I'm more bullish than ever. I'm just saying, like, you know, I've been bought in mentally since around here.
Yep.
Sucks. Financially, I got in around here. FOMO, of course, classic.
Yeah.
But diamond hands. Diamond hands is what I'm calling this period.
Now you're in the monk period where it's just meditation, peace, serenity. We don't even care about the outside world anymore. I think that's what we need to call the bear market is the monk market. That's what we need to call it. The monk market. Straight up.
I love that.
It out. But shoot,
the alliteration is perfect.
Man, bro. But yeah, for today, man, shit. What I was thinking about different things. And did you have any topics that we wanted to, from last time, or were we just gonna spin it up again?
Spin it up again. I love the organic conversation. We can draw to whatever we want to from last time, of course, but I'm also like just down to go with whatever.
Let's do something. You want to do something more local, so that way it's a little more practical. Maybe like KC local restaurants, or you know, shoot. I'm trying to think. What else is in Kansas City right now? Ooh, restaurants. I mean, I guess it could do. I mean, healthcare is big.
I would say food is one of Kansas City's best assets, aspects, whatever.
Okay.
The food scene here is amazing and like definitely not well known.
Okay, so is there a application or platform specifically for Kansas City food reviews?
Isn't that what Ken Ma is building?
Area Hype is like, it's not for like food specifically. It's basically for, and shout out to Ken. Basically, it's all like events going around Kansas City, and it allows you to kind of streamline people to where they're going. It's not based on food. I mean, there's food things that they do that
Okay.
they can like send people to restaurants, but I personally don't think that there's anybody doing anything because I can guarantee you there's hundreds, if not, I mean, there's thousands of foodies in Kansas City for
For
sure.
sure.
So maybe we create like a foodie app specifically for Kansas City that incentivizes. So basically like a Yelp, but specifically for Kansas City. So the scalable model, more or less, will kind of be that you could create this same type of incentivized app to where you could go to a restaurant, post your review, and then get either some type of points or different things like that for it. So no different from Yelp, but an incentivized model kind of concept, specifically for food advocates in Kansas City that probably eat out 2 to 5 times a week. I would say, yeah, maybe 1 to 3 times a week would be better. Because I know a lot of foodies, and people, and just think about just people in general. It's like, what if you wanted to try new things in Kansas City? And you're like, I don't really know. I gotta go on Google. I gotta search it, and shoot, maybe Connor, we need to create a GPT, a whole GPT for food in Kansas City.
Okay.
Because that's possible too. I'm excited to see the prompt. Ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing the magic happen right in front of your eyes. Give the instructions to the genie, and once he hits that button, it's all up from there. Because I know there'll definitely be some foodies. Because then now I'm assuming there's food influencers in Kansas City for sure. Let's go. Oh my goodness.
So I wanted it to help us think through some features and ways to incentivize people and, like make it fun and engaging. Because like Yelp already exists, right? So I have an ad strategy and an SEO strategy that I can implement to try to overtake Yelp. And that's going to be tough because they have a lot more review history, a lot more ad dollars than us, right? But what are other ways to make basically people in Kansas City prefer to use us for their review platform over Yelp, right? Or over
There we go.
reviews, because we're ultimately competing with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just like, hey, come on, throw some ideas at us, figure out like what you and I can then like riff off of and turn into like a dope feature set. And then we can come back to it and tell it to help us organize that idea into a business plan. So we'll use it as a creative partner right now to give us something to work off of, but then we'll get more formal after we've kind of built off of this.
Sounds
right?
good.
All right.
So what we got so far?
Says we got users earn tokens by visiting local businesses, leaving reviews, participating in community events. So maybe there's a partnership integration with Kenma here for his platform.
Yep.
Cool. So basically tokens would be proportional to the value that they bring to that local event. So we would measure the financial economic impact of the event to the business and then distribute a shared distribution to the participants, basically.
Okay.
Proportional. That's the word. Anyways, it looks like they're suggesting we could do a tier reward systems based on how loyal of a customer you are to a business. Maybe you get more rewards issued out from them.
Yeah.
So basically promotions. Look for promotions. Basically,
Nothing too crazy on that.
No. So it's like a rebate program. It feels like. So challenges and quests. This fits really well into Horse's project.
Yeah.
So it says create specific challenges. Maybe it's like, all right, you need to eat all of the ribs in Kansas City. And obviously that's just pandering to the barbecue side of things. But like
we could even do it like you gotta hit the vegan spots in Kansas City. You can
exactly
coffee spot.
Yeah.
I like that. Because then now it's like Yelp's not doing that.
Bandito.
Yeah. Yelp's not doing that.
Nah. So we could do it by dish. We could do it by a lot of different things, and then use the order of the dish list, and then like having people go try it, take a photo to verify it. You basically get an NFT for submitting both your receipt and photo of the meal and review. And what do we do after
We
that?
give them an NFT, or we could give them the tokens. That way, it could just be used in the app, so that way they can redeem it with the partners.
Yeah, so I want the NFT one to verify they got the dish.
Yeah.
Like, so storing the image as an NFT is like the use case. Most people wouldn't collect or trade it, but you could then permission it to an OCR
Mm.
system because it's labeled as that dish.
Yeah.
So that's a useful photo for training image models. And
Okay.
then on the other side of it, like there's obviously the review, which is useful for LLMs
Yep.
and for basically garnering sentiment analysis to determine um, is it a positive, a negative, or a neutral review, and to what extent, and assign it an objective score using an
Mm.
algorithm. Or you could
Okay.
do a series of algorithms to have multiple objective scores and then find a model to weight them together. But long story short is the data that's being produced by the review is useful. And so we can pay them tokens for submitting the review, but we're creating NFTs right in the process for these other
Yeah.
use cases that they also can still own and make more money off of.
True. Because I mean, it's technically data.
Right. And we'll just keep bundling and packaging it for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that they don't really have to worry about that part. But it becomes a way for them to sell it, as they're producing it.
Yeah. So would they, like, for instance, like in app? So say for instance, I go to, I don't know, I can't think of a restaurant right now. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
Gates. I go to Gates. I want to get the ribs and biscuits or something. I haven't been to Gates forever, so I get the
Sure.
ribs, and I'm like, okay. The challenge was I had to go to this rib space. I take a picture of it in
Yep.
app. I would now. I'm assuming that would have some type of little mint button or something of the sort to where they could turn it into an NFC, or would we do that on the back end?
Yeah, so I think we do it on the back end. It probably just look like upload or submit receipt. And when
Yeah,
you're doing it, it would also be like take a photo of the dish. Or maybe you don't need to take a photo of the dish, but there's a like if you took a photo of the dish, there's a bonus incentive,
yeah,
right? And then you write your review, or if you don't write your review, like that's fine. Just literally submitting your receipt is worth some amount of tokens. Writing a review is worth more. Having a photo with the review is worth even more.
yeah.
Like something like that. And then you submit it. Essentially, it issues those tokens, and then it stores those NFTs in your wallet. So you can
Hmm.
go look for them in your wallet, and we'd probably put together some sort of folder system so it wouldn't clog things up, so to speak.
Yeah.
Uh,
That the folders will be specifically for each business, probably. Like if I go get different things from each business, it's like I have my Gates folder, I have this folder, my
I
coffee folder.
actually I think it's going to be more use case specific. So it'll be like food, and it'll be like restaurants, it'll be dishes, and then it
Mm,
might even be categorized by like types of dish. So it's like Hispanic dishes or Cuban dishes or
Indian dishes or different things like
and
Thai.
then the name of the literal dish, and then all of like the restaurants that sell it are like a totally different thing, but this dish is associated with them obviously, but for you it's a dish that you eat.
Mm,
because
yeah.
because the NFTs are always going to exist with your relationship to the abstract objective, I guess, rather
Hmm.
than where they originate.
Mm,
You're like, I'm hungry, I'm going to a restaurant to eat food. That's where you start as a person.
yeah.
So that's how we store your data instead of, oh, you went to this restaurant, because then you're going to go to this other restaurant and you're going to go to this other restaurant. And then, like, we have to figure out all of those restaurants, all of the dishes they have. Rather than figure it out that way, we are just going the opposite and saying, hey, you went to eat this type of food.
Yeah. No, like I said, I mean, especially if we can track that, and then now that gives data, because then now, especially for those restaurants, they're going to want that data and information.
Yeah.
That was is going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot more information that we can get specifically with all that trackable data that, like I said, from the review to, like I said, maybe they give stars by chance and different things like that. Yeah.
And it also allows us to work with businesses that haven't signed up yet through the customers.
Mm,
And so the businesses can start to earn rewards too for business for having earned reviews. Maybe they
mm,
also earn points for just for getting reviews.
yeah.
Um, in which case, then they might at a certain point might be incentivized enough to come on board and claim the money and maintain the account.
Mm, yeah.
Right?
So then
So
they
there'll
don't
be
have to worry about it.
a customer acquisition strategy on the other side of it, and then our users or the loyal customers of our customers become brand advocates and help us acquire new business.
And they basically become almost influencers. Our users become ambassadors to the point where it's like, oh well, this person goes around and does reviews.
Right.
You as a business will want that person to come there because you know when they come, it usually leads to more people coming.
100%. And maybe there's like an incentive for like the first 3 or 4 people to review a business to earn more tokens, or per
Yeah.
dish, right? And so like we incentivize coverage and reviews of all the dishes across all of the platforms.
So would this be? I'm assuming that would this be some type of subscription? I mean, for the businesses we would have as like revenue would be most likely a subscription model, correct?
Yeah, but what we would offer them, right, is the same thing we offer everyone. We'll pull your data and help you save on advertising, and with
Yep.
your other business data, we'll start helping you to discover operational inefficiencies
Mm-hmm.
and use basically our tools to help you solve them and save time or money wherever like that is the use case, I guess.
Yeah, which especially in the restaurant side of things, it's like they don't not to say they don't have data, but they're not too tech sound. The smaller mom and pops to be like, okay, you guys have 75 things on your menu. Do you guys
Yeah.
really need to be making 75 things? Probably not. There's probably like 15 things you maybe need to make, and 5 of them are real profitable.
Yeah, but like also at the same time, I think some of those restaurants probably also get their customer base from having that insane breadth.
Mm,
Like, but they probably could analyze what dishes they're not. But let's say that the reason they're serving the dish is just simply because it's like, why not? Because they have the ability based on all the other materials that they need to purchase, they can offer it just because they'll always have the ability to make it because they buy
mm,
the same ingredients for other dishes that they make or something that are
makes sense.
definitely popular.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But like the more we can help obviously a business do that, which is repurpose their same ingredient space in as many ways as possible, right? Then that's one of the ways that they can be most efficient with the materials they buy.
Shoot, that just gave me another idea of literally a chat, like a chat bot where like restaurant owners could come in and be like, okay, these are the resources that we have. What different kind of food options could we get?
So I have a similar idea to this, but to do it with leftovers,
Oh,
right? For like regular people who like, hey, help me like make this from a leftovers. This is not fully my idea. I've heard someone else do that before.
yeah.
But like um the what I like is the idea of creating an inventory tracker for people for their like grocery list, right? This was like the hackathon idea in some way.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you maintain your household inventory, even just the food you have in there, you can build your shopping list from it pretty much automatically. You can use recipes to create shopping lists
Mm,
because their ingredients are listed, so you just move them over to the shopping list on your behalf and know that that's what you can make with it.
yeah.
But if you have real time view into their inventory, because they're like, okay, I need to buy these things. And if they manually go to their grocery list and type in what they need to buy, then the assumption is that their inventory is below 30%. So you correct whatever inventory they have down to that number, right?
Mm,
So then when they buy, you'll get the receipt data. You'll be able to update the inventory to the new estimated amount and have them confirm it or whatever. And you can tokenize and incentivize that, but whatever. Like that probably is something we have to smooth out. But you should have access to what's left in my inventory and be able to say, what can I make with this? Long
mm.
story short, is like, here's all the things I have available in my fridge and my pantry. What are the recipes I can make? And then you'd be like, no, I want something that is this type of dish. And then it's like,
It'll scramble everything and be like, this is what you can make with this amount of this and this, that,
right.
and blah, blah, blah.
like imagine if it knew what spices you had available, right? Like
Mm.
imagine your entire like all the spices you have, like the flours and like the sugars and I know like the literal raw ingredients you have in your pantry, right? Plus like
Yeah.
soup and whatever, cheeses, lettuce, veggies, all the shit, right?
Yeah.
Like then it could literally put together gourmet meals for you for like one or two people and like
Or
so
family or whatever you need.
because ChatGPT, has the whole internet baked into its head, so it knows all of the recipes and it can kind of see trend lines between the lines of all the recipes too,
Yeah.
right? So it can suggest like, oh, I like crunchier chocolate chip cookies, and then it can give you the best chocolate chip crunchy chocolate chip cookie recipe, right? But if it
Yeah.
has access to your whole inventory, you maybe give it some facts about the foods you like. It can literally maybe create meal plans for you and shit.
Yeah. Shit, that might be another one too. Like I said, a chat GBT for meal plans and meal
But
prep.
that all of that data can be tokenized to feed into these AI systems, right? So
Yeah.
like money in it.
Yeah. And then, like I said, it's just the main thing is as you continue to use that specific AI that you are using, it's going to get personalized to you, which most people, like I said, they don't really understand. It's like all these AI models are going to become personalized for the user.
They're like mirrors.
Yeah. And so it's like, unlike, I mean, obviously, we know with bigger corporations and stuff like that, they won't keep it as clean cut and nice as it should be. But maybe the ads that you get this time are more targeted to specifically to the data that you give rather than just, oh, I just talked about this on the phone and now I'm getting ads for pink monkeys. Like why am I getting ads for pink monkeys? I don't do nothing with that space, but because I had that conversation, that's why it's on there. So now I think that will definitely be a good one for sure. And then like what you said, like I think that even I'm looking at the leaderboards concept, that definitely be dope because
I think
it's
it
a
was you were mentioning
competitive.
something like leaderboards earlier.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's like, what if we had the people who ate at the restaurant the most were at like the top of the leaderboard? And it's like, also, it could be like something you make fun of too, right? Like you create content like the Razzies or whatever. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, these people eat out the most. They don't know how to fucking cook or something. Like,
I know, right? You can do all types of shit.
yeah. And, maybe that was too far, but who knows? It was just supposed to be funny.
No, I'm
Uh,
saying that we could do all that stuff because then now it's like you could have like the top 10% and you could be like super foodies. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be nothing crazy, but like super foodies. And then now if you're in this lower tier, it's like kind of likes food. And then down here, people be like people that can't afford to go out to eat or some shit like that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
no,
So no, I
exactly.
feel you on that. I feel you on that. That shit
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, because I'm like insecure. There's a restaurant over on 31st and Gillum called Union on the Hill, and
Uh-huh.
I eat there sometimes twice a week. So
You should be able to get some type of reward for going twice a week.
for sure, but it's also like, wow, yeah, maybe here too much. I know all of you guys way too
You'd
much.
be on the leaderboard for sure.
Right, exactly. It's a little embarrassing sometimes, right?
Nah, man. Hey, if it's good food, shit, you're gonna have them keep them coming back. That's it. Especially if
It,
it's good
it
pricing too.
it's the most delicious tasting food. It's like more expensive for Kansas City. I feel like it's still very reasonably priced anywhere else,
Yeah.
but like, dude, the food is delicious. They
Well,
just every single dish on there is so good.
so let me ask this question because it sounds like you a foodie for them. Hey, is there something
Well,
that we could
I,
put
I'm
together for
not a
them?
good foodie though. Like such a picky eater. Like
Me too,
I
bro. That's
have
that's my
terrible
thing.
taste. Like
Yeah.
it's like I'm a child, an overgrown child.
I'm probably like out of my family, I'm probably the worst when it comes to like eating things outside the box. Like people will be like, "Oh yeah, let's go to this fancy restaurant," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna get me like a burger, fries, chicken tenders, maybe a steak."
Their okay, so their burger is one of the best things on their menu. They do homemade ketchup. Their fries are like this bomb ass seasoning. The burger is so good, also obviously.
Bro, you can never go wrong with a fucking good burger, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I can eat one thing I can eat if it's good. I can eat a consistent burger day and night, bro. Like,
No, same. It's shameful, but dude, at McDoubles after school before practice, I used
oh
to
my,
just like, oh, I'm gonna go get like 3 or 4, 5, 6 of these sometimes.
you could get them for $5 you could get 5 of them.
I know they were like, were they 50 cents at one point?
I think there was like a deal. There was like you could get two for like 150 or some
Yes,
crazy stuff.
I think they had that fucking deal. That was so good.
Bro, now it's like for a McDouble, it's like $3.
I
It's like
know.
$3 for the same
I know.
McDouble, bro.
They still give you like a discount in like groups of two. I think it's like 2 for $3 though.
I haven't seen the deal. They don't have the deal anymore for like McDoubles. It's like they'll do like these weird mix match deals where it's like if you buy something for $2 minimum, we'll give you fries. Like they don't even have like those. They have like a 2-for-1 for like the Big Mac, which is not bad. It's like 2 for $6, which is, I mean, one Big Mac is fucking $5 now. It's like,
I definitely still go by McDoubles.
bro.
And all I'm saying is I know they give some sort of discount for buying two. I don't know what it is though.
Shoot, I'm always in the app, so I'm always my go-to in the app.
Did they get you so much more on there? There's so much inflation in that app,
bro. But no. I use the app for the deals. That's why I use the app for the.
The McDonald's. You use their literal app.
I use their literal app. It's their NFT, man. Because like I get on there, I'm like, I do the math. I'm like, okay, I want large fries, but I'm not paying $4 for fries I used to buy for $2. So then now they'll have a deal and they'll be like, okay, if you buy something for $2, we'll give you a fries for free. So I'm like, okay, if I do the math, I can buy a McDouble for $3, get a fries for $4. Technically, it's supposed to be like $8, but I'm really getting it for only $3. So I'm like, okay, that's a pretty good deal. So that's usually my go-to. And then sometimes I'll get like the 2 Big Macs for $6, or sometimes they have the Big Mac sack where you can go there after the Chiefs game and stuff like that. But all that stuff's incentives. It's just like I wouldn't go anywhere else because $6 for 2 sandwiches ain't bad.
Yeah. So on the same wavelength, Texas Tom's over you can get like 2 or 3 burgers for like $6. And they're like hefty
where's this
burgers. Where's Texas Tom's at? It's like Linwood, I want to say.
Shout out to Texas Tom's giving 2 burgers for $3. I mean $6. That's crazy.
The deal's so good. I go to this one, I think.
But shout out to Texas Tom's.
Yeah.
See what the menu looking like. See, we out here giving free promo.
Right? Yeah. It says the junior cheeseburger is $1.70.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Right. And it says the junior double is $3.20, but like, oh, never mind. 2 junior is the same. Never mind. But yeah, no, it's like a decent price.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think because you're paying higher because
the
it's a
junior
small
double is heartier than a McDouble by a lot.
And especially too, like you got to think. No offense to McDonald's, meat ain't the highest quality. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Compared to this, where it's higher quality and it's about the same price.
Higher quality, more filling. It like I'm pretty sure it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, what are you saying? McDouble is like what, $3-4 at this point?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like $3. It's like $3.50. Might as well say $4. $3.50 to me is $4. I don't care what anybody says because you can't do shit with 50 cents anymore. You can't even buy a sucker at Quick Trip or gum. Like gum is like 35 cents.
That's crazy.
Like little gum that we used to be able to be like, oh yeah, I can just grab this and be cool. No, bro, you can't even grab a little double bubble. Oh, was it Hubba Bubble or Double Bubble or whatever it was?
Is that like if you buy it on Uber Eats, it's $3.50. How old is this image?
Jesus.
This is updated 2023. And what world? Someone needs to get these people's graphic design. I'm sorry.
This is McDonald's?
No, this is some company who put this together.
Oh,
but I'm just
man.
like,
what? Oh,
here we go.
Okay.
252 is what they say it is. It must be nationwide or something.
Yeah. Because that's definitely a lot.
Yeah.
Because with tax, I know with tax, when I get my stuff, it was like 3 something.
Oh,
it's like 3 something every single time. So obviously, since I'm on the Kansas side, it might be a little bit higher. But I ain't 250 something. Nah, it ain't 250 something. It's like I think it's like 290 something for a McDouble.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so 320 ain't bad. $3.20 is barely noticeable for like probably 2.5 times the burger.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like
Nah, I take that.
also other just shout out in here. I'm a fan of the giant Italian steak, the number
Mm.
three. Mm, so good.
Shout
Oh,
out to
so
Texas Times. Is it
yeah.
what's that website looking like, man? We need to get the owner of or them or was it Union Hill? Is that the other one that you said?
Yeah, I think Union Hill probably has a good website. I don't think Texas Times even has a website.
Hey, it sounds like we need to go in there and broker a deal.
Dude, here, I think this is a photo of it. I don't know if they invest in things like that.
they're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna make good ass burgers and either you're gonna
Basically,
find out about us or not.
yeah, basically that. This is
Oh
it's
yeah.
always it always looks like it's closed.
Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Texas Times. I used to always see that, but I never went in there.
Dude, it's hopping if you go at night.
Really?
Yeah, like sometimes there's like 5 cars in front of us. You can tell it's a good spot to get the munchies.
What? That's wild.
That's how I feel about it, at least. I also
Eh,
go to Kitty's Cafe a decent amount. So
See, I don't have too much around here because, like I said, I'm not as close to the city, so it's like usually it's just your McDonald's or like Price Chopper closes at like 11. I think Walmart closes. It's like so you're gonna most likely go somewhere you got to either buy something or get it frozen. And it's like that's too
but
much
yeah,
work.
I mean, like, there's a reason I'm like a huge like I'm still a big McDonald's guy. I go there probably twice a week too. Oh, let me show off Union on the Hills website. Just
Hey, as a founder, man, that's the affordable meal. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah, that's the one I'll write off over and over and over again. Come at me for that one. I'm like,
Hey,
I'm working and I'm fueling myself with McDoubles. Save me some money, you know?
exactly, dog. Because if I was trying to eat healthy and be a fucking founder in tech, like I would never make $1. Oh shit, they got okay, they got a nice little website.
Yeah, they did a nice job. I personally don't like when it stretches so wide, but it's
Mm,
only because like I have a giant screen, so it's
mm.
like sometimes I like it smaller for reading's sake, to
Oh,
be
okay.
honest. But like again,
Damn.
on a regular screen, I'm sure this looks really good.
Oh, that
So
looks nice. Looks very aesthetically pleasing.
yeah,
Nice.
it's a cool website and great people watching out here on the patio.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
oyster. Oh, that's a nice. That's look like a nice place.
well, it's dope. It's
I'm gonna have
dope,
to,
but I get the burger every time.
bro. Hey, look.
I'm overgrown child, like I said. The hanger steak's really good. Their flatbreads are dope.
Mm.
That's so good.
Shoot, we didn't went on a Kansas City food tangent. Like I said, maybe those are the food. Maybe those are the first that we go to and be like, hey, Texas Tom's and Union Hill. You know, we got advocates. They know you at Union Hill. It's like, hey, would you guys be open to,
I
you know?
think we've been on topic the whole time. You know,
Yeah.
we got to bring the fun into the conversation too, as
Oh
we
yeah.
talk about all the small businesses until we get them on here, right? Because
Exactly.
free promo, we're throwing out great ideas related to them. They could take these initiatives and go implement them themselves for their own business.
Very
But
true. Very true.
we
And then
don't
especially too, if you looking at the prices, it's like we giving you free game. We showing you the prices. Like, hey, McDonald's is they playing around. They getting up there pricey. If you can
yeah,
keep it a little cool price, people gonna start coming to you instead of McDonald's.
right. You just need to get the word out there a little bit.
Yeah, because
I mean,
if I
I think the age of the small business is back because we can no longer deliver this cheap garbage. And so, basically quality can now maybe compete since cheap is no longer cheap.
yeah, it's really not like I think like the average meal, and this is crazy to even think about. The average meal at McDonald's is like $10, bro.
That's
Like
great. Like, dude, I'll go 3 McDoubles, nothing else. $7, $8. And I cannot believe that.
and I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, I used to literally go to McDonald's with $5 and leave with change. If I want, I could go to McDonald's, get me 2 McDoubles, maybe like a small fry and a drink, and have change. It may be like 20 cents, but I'll have change.
Dude, uh,
I
the
can't even
amount
buy
of
I
the amount
can't
of
even buy a
inflation we've
McDouble.
lived through in our lifetime is crazy.
It's and the crazy fact is that they sit here and say that printing money ain't doing that.
No,
That's
We sound like our grandparents at like 27.
Dog, it's like, and that's the thing that's kind of, I don't want to say irritating, but it's like we have this disconnect between generations where the older generation is looking at our millennial group and saying things like, "Oh, you guys don't want to work, or you guys don't have work ethic," and for a lot of our generation, that's probably true. The problem is for the people that actually have taken the time to be like, you know what, I worked hard, I did everything I needed to do, I played according to you guys' rules, and I'm still ass out. That's the group that's like, you know what, dude, if I'm gonna lose anyway, I might as well lose on my terms. Like, seriously, like.
No, I mean, like the writing's been on the wall in my mind since the 2020 lockdowns. I YOLO'd my entire credit line into Playhouse and said fuck it to paying any of it back, knowing that the debt was all going to get devalued as the interest rates went up, and others people's debt were proportionally more profitable for them to go collect.
Bro, and it's like, it literally, because at that point it's just like the model that is put that hard work pays off it's dead. Like, hard work at this point is like you just literally just throwing away your life.
Hard work plus high risk is the only way to get ahead, and they built the game that way. And they're basically like, you're fucked if you're unwilling to go for it, and if you fail, you're going to be 10x fucked.
Basically, and that's the world we live in now. Is like, people have to get creative with things like whether it's, creating a business, a side hustle. It's like we're in a day and age where, especially social media now, will tell people, yeah, you need to have multiple streams of income. The reason why we need multiple streams of income is because the money is shit.
Yeah.
Like, if we're on, like, let's say for instance, a gold standard and the rules were the rules, we wouldn't have to work multiple jobs to be able to sustain, because we know that it's not being devalued every single second.
Right, but the reality of that, right, is there's no more tech unicorns. There's no more a lot of other things, because what's going on that's happening, right, when we remove the gold standard and move to hard money, is that the banks can't do fractional lending, right? And
Yep.
fractional lending is where credit really comes from.
Yep.
But that being said, we could do hard asset lending, which is usually what people have done in the past. What it does, though, is it slows the growth of the economy, arguably to a healthy pace, because ultimately people are scared to lose the hard assets. They're totally fine losing the speculative fiat intangible assets, because at the end of the day, real money always emerges.
Yeah.
And so if you're confident you own value rather than dollars or whatever you're denominating it in, then you're going to be fine. That's what makes it a hard asset, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, anyways, all I'm saying is things like venture capital would definitely cease to exist, because people wouldn't take that type of risk if they're going to lose their building or their fucking property over it.
Yeah.
They're fine losing theoretical, like, derivatives of like some ETF bundle. I don't know like financial products well enough to like speculate on that part of it, but like, you know what I'm
Like
saying.
stocks, like how
Yeah.
like how Elon Musk bought Twitter, and he bought it with collateral from his stocks. Like, he didn't spend any
Exactly.
money. He literally
Right.
just like, hey, I got a bunch of like play money, more or less, money that has not been realized,
Yeah.
and I want you guys to give me money for it, and I'm gonna go buy this actual thing with it.
Right. And that can like, I know that can kind of happen through contracts, right? But like it it's just different, I guess. It's like the whole, because you can finance it, right, with like borrowing to get those dollars that are made up dollars in the first place, to your point.
Bruh. And so that's my thing too. And maybe, like I said, maybe that's even another thing you can throw into ChatGPT is like, what, I guess, like in the matter of like even like a lending platform for like hard assets. How would you
They're
even do that?
basically like, if you can just generate enough income to service the debt, the whole Ponzi works.
True. Basically, because it's like, oh man, just the whole money system is just it's so
Right.
upside down once you really like look into it. It's like
It's
there's
a Ponzi scheme when you look under the hood.
but and then they turn
Capitalism
around
is
and point
just
at
a
everybody
Ponzi.
else and say, "Oh, that's a scam." It's like the fundamentals of everything that we're doing in money right now is a scam.
Right. The way that it works is value extractive. Find a way to insert yourself into the supply chain as a intermediary and extract value.
And that's why we're where we're at now.
Yeah.
But I see so it says interactive city guide. I seen that one on the for the custom GPT program.
Yeah. So
Develop it.
basically, you would go. It would tell you the history of landmarks or the significance of um, different, maybe art installations. Um,
Hmm.
Maybe it would prompt basically, hey, you should go check out these locations to do, like, for example, the Casey Hearts project, right?
Mm.
It could map out all the hearts, tell you about the project, and then tell you maybe about the individual artists behind each of the hearts as you visit them.
Oh, that sounds like something that Balance is kind of going to be doing, more or less. Like
Maybe,
going
yeah,
down.
like I'm just like, the suggestion, right? Is just
Yeah,
like interactive guide. Looks like it can help you generate the reviews or help you ideate writing the review, like
yeah.
come up with questions for you to answer so that your review's interesting, basically.
Ooh,
The personalized recommendations, cool, right?
yeah. I was looking at additional features.
So much of this fits in with, like, you know, Horace's project.
Honestly, it's a lot of people are probably because even like the community calendar, I think that would be cool too. Because then that would be like a push notification that would go to people and be like, "Hey, boom, this place is doing." Because like Yelp, because my cousins are like super Yelpers or whatever it is, and it's
Sure.
like they get to go to like, and I was telling them I was like, you guys are basically an NFT. They get to go to like exclusive events, like taste testing and all this other stuff, and I'm like, I mean, it's just basically like it's like a country club, but
Yeah.
for people that you have to put proof of work because you have to do a certain amount of reviews to be able to become a super Yelper, and if you don't review enough in that amount of time, you don't become a super Yelper, and you can lose that super Yelper. I think you can lose that status or something like that. I was like, I thought it was just like you get in and you're in, but they turned it into like this whole like crazy, like it's crazy, like literally, like in. I need to talk to them because I think that like because Yelp's cool. Don't get me wrong, but like they're not making the. I don't know how profitable they are. How profitable do you think? How profitable do you think that Yelp is?
How profitable?
Yeah.
Is Yelp public?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. 44. Hmm.
I mean, the stock's relatively strong for all time.
Yeah. Especially in a little dip in market.
Should we come for them?
I mean, I think if anything will happen is this. We put together the project and they buy
Nah, fuck that. They want to kill it.
it.
This would fuck with their business model. At the end of the
True.
day, 'cause you're basically decentralizing the ownership of the review process, giving it back to the
Ooh.
users, and then also the businesses in the middle are no longer going to be screwed by them because we're taking over their ads. That's what they're paying the SaaS for. And right now, we'd be helping them to compete with Yelp in buying the ads.
Hmm.
So
Damn.
yes, Yelp would maybe want to buy us or buy it, but it's also like, why would we give that up? It will be a money printer forever, and we can stick up our middle fingers and say, "Fuck you! You should have done first movers advantage." And sorry for all the expletives, but I just get enthusiastic about taking down big tech companies.
Hey, and it's no better time than when they can't pay their debts.
Right. They look like they can pay their debts, but basically, we're gonna get into a marketing and positioning battle with them that I don't think they can win.
Because especially too, I don't know, because I think this would be a great project because if we targeted specifically food influencers, got them to go on there, review the stuff using their platforms on social media, incentivize them through maybe like a referral program.
Mm-hmm.
And as they get more users on there, they get obviously better bonuses. But then now, what we're doing is because I don't know, I don't think I haven't seen anything like Yelp wise, social media wise, like I don't see like and maybe it's because I'm not a foodie, but like I don't know any type of presence that they have in like that side of
No,
things.
they have a stranglehold on small businesses because of the reviews, and they do advertising to promote them. Basically, the business model is like really sucky for the long tail.
Mm.
Because like Google, they pander to their best businesses and give them the best deals and the best support, and their smallest businesses get the worst of the deals and the worst of the value.
And it
Uh,
increases in price every month, probably. So it's like you're getting the short end of the stick.
constantly, and Yelp is just monetizing your data and telling you otherwise. So
Yes, sounds like a good what their profitability 7%.
I mean, Easy Main Street is literally just an idea to go take them down. It has been the entire time.
There you go.
I used to pitch us as Yelp, but on Web3.
Hey, like I said, I mean, because just looking at their numbers and stuff like that, I think that because
They're a
then now
company, though.
because then now I think that even like for instance, like having like because in the app, like for instance in the app, you can even have like an in-house marketplace that the tokens can be used to where now those restaurants that we partnered with can sell their products in there for the tokens.
Oh
So like,
yeah, then we're coming after Grubhub and Uber and Postmates.
hey, come for everybody, man. Everybody can get it.
No, I know. I mean, it'll be the platform for small business restaurateurs. We'll also be coming for Toast. We'll be coming for Toast is the only one I can think of, but I know there's a bunch more that manage open door, something like that.
Open table, open door, open sea. Everybody's open. Open AI. Like shit. Jeez. Like people need to
Open
be
source,
original.
open source, baby.
Open source. There we go. That's the only
That's
open I
the
care
open
about.
they need to learn to live with.
Open source. It's
Open
about to
AI
be.
is not open source.
That's sad. Whole name of the shit is Open AI, but it ain't open.
No, they're really good at playing the like positioning and framing game, you know?
Hey, I mean,
It's
shit.
very clear what Sam Altman's good at. I'm good at looking like the nerd you want to control the nuclear football sack of AI that it's all made up in terms of how scary it is.
Yeah. Because isn't there a rule with ChatGPT that like government officials can't use it or something like that? Or
Yeah.
like it can't be used like on like
So I think that might be TikTok, but it could also be ChatGPT. Lots of corporations are banning the use of ChatGPT. Basically, everyone doesn't want their private, valuable information to get sucked up into OpenAI's ecosystem.
because now I think you talked about this one time. You were like, as a business, if the moment I put my business plan into ChatGPT, any motherfucker, pardon my French, can literally type it in and be like, what's my financials of this business?
Potentially, yeah, and it could be exposed through there. So there
Yeah.
is for sure that risk. I think I've seen some people do that, like, and have it come out. I'm just kind of like at this point, you know what? This is all just tooling that hasn't been thought through. It's probably gonna get leaked. I don't fucking care. Everything on the internet is gonna get leaked the way that it is being built now. You should be operating under that assumption. Just
Yep.
like just is what it is, and like we can maybe build better tools in the future. That's what Web3 is all about. That's what we're trying to do, right? You know.
Yeah.
So,
It's evolving, man. It's like just creating better models. It's like we're trying to go from Web 2 to Web 3. It's not a matter, it's just giving better incentives, giving more ownership, and like I said, using open source technology to create better efficiency. Because it's like if everybody can see their data or whatever the way that things are used, or understand that, hey, we are making money from your ads. Wouldn't you like some money from ads too? Great. We can incentivize you by saying if you want ads, we'll give you tokens or cryptocurrency or whatever fuck you wanted to say. But rather than Facebook throwing ads on your face and you don't even get $1 for it. Like, ooh. Let's see. Can you bundle this into a business plan and project?
Project.
Okay.
But we would need to raise funds and take this to market.
Just like that.
Right. And it's not taking into account the first one. So I'm going to basically be like, hey, you failed to take this into account. Can you also add that and include that in?
It's just magical just watching this stuff just go to work.
Yeah. It's nice but it's like the professional bullshitter.
I know, right? It's like
it tells you what you need to do and figure out, which is great. It's like, okay, give me a plan of attack. And like you can ask it to do different parts of this once you've got the outline if you want to.
Yeah, one thing I had to do because I had to put my business model canvas together for the app, for the produce app thing. And I was like, man, I could sit here and write it all down. I was like, fuck that. Hey, give me a business model canvas for this, and da 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 da. And boom, I was like, great. Now I'm done with that part. So it's like, man, not to say I feel sorry because I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to do what they're going to do. But it's like, man, there's people right now that literally that business plan, they are literally writing that shit by hand or typing it themselves, or it's like, I can't even imagine doing a lot of this stuff without AI no more, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, not to say it's making me lazy, but it's like a lot of the mundane, stupid things that comes into being a founder are being streamlined.
Can I show you some advertising creative I made this week that I'm proud of that I'm not allowed to use because my client's signing a anti-AI generative pact?
What?
Well, I respect their decision on
Makes
many
sense.
levels.
That's my first time hearing it. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, and I can show the images, I believe, before I generate it. No, I probably can't show the images because they're
Let's not get into any legal trouble.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You can give a description.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I can do some. I can show off some of the stuff in a way, right? So yeah, I can show these basically. So I took some of their existing characters, right? And that were on like a storybook background, and I uploaded them to Adobe and used Adobe Express, and used their remove background feature. Here, cool. Takes me a shortcut here. See it. Basically, this thing's like super great if you're lazy, right? So I'm not gonna. So this image, right, may or may not have been what it was, and before it had a different background, but I used this and it cut it out, so to speak.
Oh shit.
Okay. So if I hit this button, it should bring it back, right? And it does. Cool. So you can see this is the original. But I took the cutout and basically put them in front of this.
Ooh.
Right? To make it pop a little more as as an image. I might have put it in front of this one, right? Because it was brighter. Basically, I was just like, I want something a little brighter with a little bit more detail to complement how much detail's in these characters. So I did that, and then I put their brand overlay over top of it. And I did this for a few different things, right? And I was pretty happy with what I came up with.
So my question is, they said no AI generated stuff.
So I'll walk through why. So they're an audiobook publisher, right? And so they work with authors to craft high quality cinematic production quality audiobooks for their authors. So they invest a lot of time and money into the production of the audiobook. And so they view basically GPT generated content plus AI created speaking platforms as like garbage content on some level.
Uh-huh.
it is allowing people to express themselves in creativity and whatever, but there's also people who are also just pumping out trash.
Yep.
So basically, their stance is against the pumping out trash side of it on the just on the basically the generative narration. Really, they're also
Mhm.
against generative writing, but the stance is more about the generative narration, and they're like using any generative tools at all in this right now is too sensitive for us. And I was like, that, kind of makes sense. You did just make a public announcement about supporting not using generative tools, at least in one context. I understand why right now you don't want to be associated with a different discipline's generative tools.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. And at least they're like what you said, they're staying consistent. That's the main thing.
Right. And we talked about it and I presented to him before we put it in market. So it's not like there was any issue whatsoever. I also learned how to use the tools better because it was generative fill. What I was doing with some of it. Also, like that was one of my approaches that I just showed you. But one of the other things I was using was over in Adobe in Photoshop. Basically, you can create a new size frame for an image. And with the blank space, click the generative fill and it'll basically take the existing image as the reference and like
Expand it. Wow. So basically, it'll take like. So if I took a picture in front of
actually I want to show how that's done
go
actually.
ahead and show it, man. Go ahead and show it. We're working with all AI, dog. We're working with all
Dude,
AI.
all right, like where can you send me a link to something in your wallet? Let's do it with like an NFT you own or something.
Shoot. Let's see. Where you want me to send it to? Like an email?
Can you do the post comment within or like the private chat within this platform we're in for StreamYard?
Let's see. What is it? Join chat? Oh shoot.
I think there's private chat. If you want to just use that one.
Let me see. So you want me to go to like a NFT? Maybe one of my NFTs?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna send it. Hold on. I'm gonna just go to OpenSea link.
Cool. Cool. My game plan is to download that image and then open it up in Photoshop and then expand it and see what we get. We can use that to kind of
let me see what
show.
I'll do. Okay. Let me artifacts. Oh shit. Let's see.
I'm gonna be talking to Mary tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot.
Yeah, about basically generative art and NFTs and stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do. I'm not trying to be picky now. Hold on. Let's do this one. Hold on. Oh shoot! What happened to it? Oh, here we go. All right. I found a link.
Dope.
Copy. All right. Paste. All right. I just sent you the OpenSea link.
Got it.
Let me know when you pull it up. Oh, that was quick.
Okay. Open image, new tab. Save images, JPEG. Right click save,
Hey, that's how NFTs are owned, right?
it's so much fun to, like obviously make jokes about it.
I know, right? And it's funny, like it was one guy that was where was that one Web3 thing? Is like I think it was at the Web3 conference. He was like, well, with these JPEGs, can't I just like right click and save it? And I was just like, no. It's like if I took a picture of a Lamborghini, is it going to be in my garage? It doesn't work like that. So it's like sometimes people just say that, and at the end of the day, it's just knowledge. It's just like I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's like let's just be logical.
I was like, yeah, you can do something with that, but like I have the ownership rights to call you out and legally pursue you for it.
If I take a picture of the Mona Lisa and then put it on a canvas print and then put it in my house and then say, "Oh, I'm charging people $100,000 to come and bid on the Mona Lisa," the Louvre is gonna call me and be like, "Hey, quit lying. That's fake shit." Oh shit, I'm about to see what this is about to do. This is about to be crazy. This is perfect content right here. Generate. Let's see
This
what
is
it
crazy,
does.
dude.
This is about to be nuts. I wonder what it's about to do as well. I'm really excited about.
Me too. I mean, because like there's so little goes into it, it becomes curation, right?
Oh my god!
Right, it makes perfect sense. You can now use this as like a profile banner, right?
What
Like,
the
you can get
hell,
the image.
bro?
Well, look, it's even better. You get 3 options.
Get out of here,
I
bro.
like
Loki, I
this
want to,
water one the best. This one's sick.
bro. Loki, I want to send another one.
Oh yeah, send me another one, dude. Like this is
Matter of fact,
fun. Like
actually, go do this. Go to the OpenSea page, and then just scroll
okay,
through those and just look at whatever crazy because there's 100 of them. So
okay.
you can just go back.
Um,
Yep. There's a bunch of crazy ones on there because these are all my AI ones that have like little defects and different things like that.
okay.
So basically, like pick any one that you think will be hella cool.
All right. I have an idea for how I want to position this one.
Oh, bro, you got dog, man. This is crazy, dog. It's crazy being in this space and then seeing some crazy shit.
It's like everything in art is a yes and exercise.
Oh
And
my
it's so much easier to do it like with someone else and have fun and just like fuck around like this than it is
bro,
to like do anything seriously, you know?
bro, this is nuts. Dog, that picture is crazy. It expanded it without even knowing, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I know, dude. It's nuts. Okay, wait.
Bro, what? I'm about to say, I can't even imagine what this is about to be like.
Okay.
What is this about to do?
I feel like this is about to be legendary.
I don't even know what it's about to.
All right.
That's oh
This is what I was looking for with something like this.
oh.
It's still a little crazy looking.
That second one's dope.
Yeah. But we can also just have it do it again and see what's up.
What? This is why Adobe's price is going up because they're doing shit like this.
Dude, I
What?
still got that student discount.
Oh yeah. Hey, shit. I'll go back to school for that shit. Oh
Ooh, I
man,
love this one. This is cool as shit. I don't know what this is. It looks like a raccoon lord or something.
bro. I have no clue what that is,
Dude, this is some zombie shit.
bro. What?
Yeah,
That's
this guy's got a weird arm now. Not so much. That's okay. That's okay.
that's that one that we had from before.
Yeah, same with this one. But yeah, like you can basically just keep hitting this and like
You can
uh,
add things to it. I'm assuming.
yeah. Oh yeah, we could probably put other things into the images. Let me see about cropping this one more time.
What
Because I'm like,
the
what if we like because I feel like where you position the image also totally determines what you get out of the image.
bro? That's crazy to even think about. That this fucking shit is like, bro. My head is like hurting just thinking about like. You just really like. You really just blew my mind with this stuff because like I heard about it, like I didn't even think about it. Like now you can basically take an NFT that's already done and expand it into a whole different NFT.
Look at how different this is just on the position.
Wow.
I guess it's really not that different. It's a little exaggeration there.
But I
But
mean,
like,
the
this
thing,
is like spiritual or some shit. But I really like I like this one.
yeah.
Look at the arm. The arm's janky.
But that's AI for you though,
Yeah, this is a close rendition always.
bro. This is nuts.
Right. Oh yeah. Let's go do one more just cause I like I
Yeah.
love.
Oh yeah, bro. This is straight content, dog. Like Like I said, Adobe's got to sponsor us at some point. We might just start doing this with all types of NFTs, bro. Like you know me, I cook up a bunch of stuff. So
Heck yeah, dude. We should just do an art project. Oh, I like this one.
that's dope.
But yeah,
Like,
just from this, it generated so much. Okay.
bro, this is nuts. This is nuts. And just to think, these AI models are not. They're just gonna get better every single minute, second.
Seriously.
Like what?
Okay, so one thing here, I've got another idea too.
Yeah.
So let's just showcase a new workflow, basically.
All right.
The idea is gonna be all right, once I can. Okay, open image in new tab. Save image. Oh no. You gotta do it this way. Otherwise you end up with bad files that I don't know how to work with. That's the extent of it.
This is just crazy, dog.
Okay, so now we're gonna go. Oh, well, I was in the right tool, but whatever. We'll go here again. But we'll just select this, right? And hopefully what we're gonna great, that's what I wanted. Cool. Now
What? Bro, I remember last year when I had Adobe, I had to literally like do the little like brush to take out all the shit, bro.
no, this is what Maddie and I used to do. It really pissed me off, right?
Bro, how many hours did you spend doing that shit, bro?
Well,
Well, not say hours,
I
but
asked Maddie to help me with it, so
bro, I used to sit there like, and then I would be so pissed because like I would like wipe away part of the image. I'd be like, God, fuck it. Now I gotta go back and do it again. And I just be like, fuck this shit, dog. I hate this. I hate Adobe so much. But now, bro, this don't even make no sense. I didn't even see what the prompt was. What was the prompt?
I said video game cover promotion artwork.
Oh man, this is about to be crazy.
I want to see what happens.
This is about to be nuts.
Nope, that's it. Like did it, but only kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, why is that? How did I download this? Did I download that as a PNG? I did. Why does it not work like that? It's like so close to being what I want. Why doesn't it fill in the backspace is what I don't understand. Right? Because like it's like why the cutout?
That is true. Like why? But it lets you move the image around.
Yeah, the original image, like basically it's building off of this original image, right?
So why did they cut out that background?
Well, I cut it out, but like it was so that it could be whatever we created was what I was hoping for. Why didn't it fill it in?
Gotta love AI, man.
Huh. All right. Well, I don't know why it worked like that. So great.
That's
This is why we experiment. Adobe, figure this out.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to deal with this.
That being said, let's do it with the original.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the way that's cut out.
Oh, well, I'll send this to you so you can have it. But let's also just see what it does.
Because I have a lot of images. Because I didn't even know. Because I might have to. Shit. Yeah. Because like I have a lot of images that I want to like just get the characters, but I haven't had a way to do it. And I was like, shit. It'd be a lot easier to put that character on a shirt than just like the whole background too.
100%. Wait, why did I lost the aspect ratio I liked? Not undo 16:9.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting a full tutorial in Adobe.
You get to watch me struggle live.
Yeah. So that way you don't have to struggle at home. You see the type of stuff we're going through here?
Oh shit! I wasn't. Man, this works great. I'll zoom out so we can see it.
Oh,
So obviously, I didn't intend to make this, but it came out sick as fuck.
what the fuck?
Dude, that's so cool. Oh my god.
What the
Coming in
fuck?
theaters near you.
What? Oh,
Shit. He's a legend. Oh, let's download him and cut him out.
bro, what is going on, Connor? Bro, have we just cracked the code?
This is the Matrix, baby.
Has the code been cracked?
All right, all right, all right. Let's see how he does. It never comes out this good in my mind.
Bro.
Because I tried to extend my snob character, which is ultimately why I asked Amani to take over. Because I couldn't use AI to do it, so I needed a real artist.
Bro, that shit's dog. It did something that literally like you would have to go and pay somebody to go extend and do all the extra shit. And then now it may not come out the way you want to, but now with AI, I can literally generate 6 of them.
Absolutely. And it's so quickly. Okay. I think it's done saving now. There we go.
Bro, this is
Yeah, we get the character now, right? There it is.
Bro, what is going on? Bro, and give a full body character, bro.
Dude, we're living in the future. And then I guess we should also, for reference, have the OG.
Yo.
This character got extended so fucking well.
Yo. What?
There we go.
It went from that to that on the left to that on the right with no artist.
That's
Just words
incredible.
and a couple clicks.
Yeah.
Bro, we're so early, it don't even make sense, dog.
Nah, I mean, that's so fucking cool.
Bro, first of all, I commend you on this shit because, like, bro, it's very few times that I get my mind blown, especially being in this space. But it's like, bro, like sometimes seeing shit like this, it's like we are so damn early, dog. Like, it don't even make sense. Like,
Yeah, I love messing around. I made a song, or I wrote a song last weekend. And then then I tried to use ChatGPT to help me so I use ChatGPT to help me learn how to write a song.
really?
Yeah. First, basically.
What? Bro, I'm still in shock about that image. Like, that's nuts. I like, and see, I'm in the space and I talk to people. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I talk about AI. I'm like, bro, I didn't even fathom that they are extending photos with just, yeah.
I just kept seeing, oh gosh, they basically probably because I used a plugin that's broken. Now all of my notebooks are broken. So fuck you, ChatGPT.
See, that's stuff we can't be having, ChatGPT.
Anyways, I can showcase it elsewhere, or at least the output of it. The name of the song I'm not sure I love, but I wrote a song, right? Basically, and then I fed it back into ChatGPT to help me revise it. And it came out with some cool revisions. Then I used its revisions to rewrite it. But ultimately, my friend Chad, my friend Cass, he's the same guy. I just never know what name to call him. But he recorded the song and then mixed and edited it.
Really?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. Good guitar.
Yeah, it's folksy. Oh, my phone turns off. I hate that part.
Bro, I
But
hate that.
anyway,
So basically, you took it. You got it. You had a song through an AI, and
yeah,
then had an actual artist sing the song.
yeah. And then also he was using AI in some of his editing and mixing because Adobe has some of those tools in there as well for like helping to make like things sound smoother, basically. But like, but I just want to. His voice sounds really good on this, and so I was like, ah, fuck yeah.
You gonna come out with a whole AI album, bro?
Uh, so yeah, actually,
Real, the real ghostwriter,
maybe like writing about why people should adopt Web3 tech.
bro. You could make an AI. You could about digital identity. A Playhouse album about digital identity. That'd be crazy.
I realized I was just playing the instrumental version.
Calling the 3P, but not so sneaky. This is the Heartland calling. Will he come swiftly? Working all day, but getting off easy. Tequila on the scene, proof fashion quickly. Between bars and charts, find my guidance store.
But this is the only part that's a little Web3. So, but
Bro,
yeah,
that's crazy, man. Because like I said, it's like just imagine like what if you could write a song, or maybe you get a song put together, and it's like I have a friend that's a really good artist, whether it's in whatever genre, pop, rap, whatever,
yeah,
and then just be like, hey man, I put together this. You can put your own little spin on it, and then let's put together an album. And then now you don't need art; you can just AI generate the album art.
no, like seriously, you can like, and it makes everything so much easier, and for people to just get started. It's just all about helping people get started. You can work with real artists later when you can afford to, right? But you
Yeah,
also need to get your start somehow, and these tools give people a level playing field to build their own start,
yeah. No,
bring their vision to life.
I think that this last part, because I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think that I like that image part. We might have to start doing that more frequently because I'm not gonna lie, that's some crazy stuff, and that's some dope stuff to see for sure.
Dude, we could probably do like a creative services subscription around that. Like, I don't know how to do it, but or find customer. Like, I kind of feel like I have some ideas, but yeah, like there's so much we could do that's so easy. I feel like.
Bro, that I'm just like my brain is like running on the fact of like one now I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, I low key want to redo like my whole NFT collection. And then I'm like, damn, I don't want to go back and do all 100, but I'm like, that shit look just the one looks so sick. Like, actually, no, that one, the purple lady one in the sky one looked good. Like,
That one
I'm
came out dope too. But like
like,
all of these would make great candidates to expand upon, right? And as soon as we can figure out how to do the character thing without having the pixelated background, then we're gonna be great.
yeah, because then we could throw it in and be like, oh, throw this character in a
Oh,
garden.
I just had a thought.
There we go.
Uh,
There we go. You guys are
PNG
seeing the light bulb
JPEG.
firing.
Let's see if it happens. Like, okay, if it works, it works. Then we solved our own problem and we keep going.
Let's see.
All right, that's what I wanted. As
Okay.
dumb as it is, now it's on a white background.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we cooking.
We might have solved the problem here. Nope, that is not what I was thinking it was gonna be. We need to open this one up. Because that one's the one that is exactly, it's the JPEG. Now, when we expand, it's all white, you see?
Oh man.
And then we can take this character, right?
Oh man.
Let's put them right here.
Oh man.
I think we solved it this time.
Oh shit.
Fingers crossed, man.
Bro. I don't know. It's like I'm just sitting here just grinning. What did it do? Huh.
Very artsy.
Yeah.
Nothing. All right.
Oh, maybe you could add a prompt. Maybe just prompt it to put what to put in the background.
Yeah, I'll do that on the next one. Just
for the next one, you could be like, put it a bunch of flaming, a garden of flaming flowers.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's possible, but like a bunch of like, it would just be like he's standing in the meadow with a bunch of flowers that have little fires on top of them or some shit like that.
Standing in a garden meadow with the flowers ablaze.
Don't even ask me how that came to my mind, bro.
Let's see what it fucking gives us, right? Like,
I don't even know how I even came up with that one. I'm excited. Let's see what this does. If this shit works, man, look, I might just be like, let's see what it do.
It's something.
Some.
It feels more like a very hungry caterpillar. I like this one.
Yeah.
This is more abstract.
Yeah. I could see that in a fancy
Ooh.
I could see it.
Let's just have it like this is the beauty of generative art. You're curating. You're like just
literally
about patience, right? How much time are you willing to hit the button?
You can literally have a fucking gallery of like this one character in multiple different things and have an event where you have a couple digital screens and people come and then now you can. I was even thinking about like, and shoot, maybe that's a project that I can do with you too. So I was gonna do short stories for each of my NFTs.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna release like part of it, and then now if you're an NFT holder, you get to expand on the story.
Okay, yeah. I actually think you know Paul, so he comes to NFT Central sometimes. But I've been working with him. He's helping me out with product and figuring out sales with Playhouse and Growbot. But anyways, Paul on the side writes children's music and children's books and has like that type of media property. Not to say that you'd want to go that direction necessarily, but he has experience obviously doing all kinds of publishing.
Yeah.
So he's definitely someone to talk to about the idea, like how do we take this to market and kind of.
Because what I was thinking about, and before we go too far and get, taking too long. Oh yeah, green pill. I'm gonna have to check it out. But I was like, what if I created a platform that basically is specifically for like maybe ghostwriters or copywriters, and then I would have a bunch of images, and then now they would submit their short stories, and then now the community would choose which one it is, or which one's the best, and then now we basically pay out that writer.
Yeah.
To write and expand on the short story. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. There was an NFT experiment in the last bull cycle that Cass participated in where it was chain poetry. But you got paid for participating, and it was a whole kind of thing because people were collecting the NFTs of the chain together poetry, and because
then now it's like maybe it's an application that you can go read these short stories, and then now the only way to be able to read the expanded story is to have the project NFT. So then now it's like you have to go to a specific, like only NFT holders can be able to read the full story. If it leaks out, we don't really care, but we know that, hey, the writer got paid for it, and then now we expand it on the whole project. Same thing. It can be done with songs too, to be honest.
I think that would be
crazy.
For creative economy, dude.
That's what I'm like, bro. Like that would be some crazy shit under Playhouse too. if like literally creating like, hey, we're gonna create images. Like just imagine just what we just said. If we took AI generated images, expanded them into album covers, and said, hey, we want artists to come and make their best rendition of this character. Make a song. Whoever we're gonna pick the best one, or no, we won't pick the best one. The community votes for the best one, and then we go from there. Then we get it published, or maybe like maybe it becomes an album or whatever it is. And then now it's like, once again, like I said, on the Playhouse or Snobs. This is a snob. I think this would be a snob product for sure.
100%. I mean, it's
For
just
sure.
more tools for artists, right?
Yeah. Because then now it's like, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say this isn't exactly what I got last time, but it's still pretty practical and helpful. And more or less, what it told me to do was go find just like an instrumental to work off of. So I found a free beats marketplace and was listening to that to help me write the thing. And I started by writing the chorus, which was another thing it suggested was start with the chorus, then figure out what story you want to tell and write it through. Yeah.
Maybe we, you know what? I think that we should make, what if we made like a music platform specifically over multiple genres, all about Web3?
I'm all for it, dude. Like I'm all for it.
Like
And
literally, like
some
if we had
Web3
like,
artists who would probably love to just list regular music on there and like everyone, but like I think we could just almost like basically use music to deliver a message about crypto and why people should onboard, right?
exactly, bro. Like, so then now it's like we can span over everything from like self custody, digital identity, cryptocurrencies, decentralized exchange, whatever, anything and any topic in Web3, AI. We can literally cover it, and then now we have images that we just have the artists come and create something corresponding to that specific genre, or I guess this space. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so yeah, wherever we want to go. When I wrote this, I was trying to write it more from like a hip hoppy sound in my head and the way I was singing it. I'm like I draw inspiration from the country music and also from like hip hop, but like also that gritty sound or whatever that's kind of like in country music right now, or that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was just writing about like crypto also here. Like,
oh yeah, I see that.
it's a practical system, computationally defined.
Okay. Yeah. Because
I don't know.
I think that'd be a great medium.
Yeah, and I'm not, who knows? I'm just saying, like, I have fun doing this. There's other people who are real artists. We could for sure figure out a way to do that because I think it'd be a great way to educate people.
So what if using you, me, and ChatGPT, we have artists, we get on with artists, we create an image, right? We create an image in Midjourney with them on here. So we're using AI.
Sure.
We now expand on the image to make an album cover.
Okay. Yeah.
We talk with them about, hey, what would you do? What kind of song would you make from this image? So that way it shows off their talents too.
Sure.
And then now we say, hey, okay, maybe we ask AI to get like expand on their idea that they give. We throw it in there, and then now maybe we have them come back and then bring the song on, or maybe they put the song out on like Spotify or whatever it is, and then they can, like I said, get with you to get ads for the song or whatever it may be, and then now it's a whole circular thing that we're basically doing. So now it's like it shows, like I said, Growbot and all those other things as well. But at the same time too, it's like we're using ChatGPT, we're using AI, we're showing them how to use it, and then now you're most likely going to be like, holy shit, these dudes got me some views and some other shit. Like,
they just got us thinking in a whole different way about all these tools.
Yeah, bro. It's like you'll be like, holy. And then now think about it. Other artists are going to be like, damn, they literally just gave that person content and the inspiration for a song. How do I get on there?
And maybe they just come to us with a song and we help them brand it and come up with album artwork and a marketing strategy for them.
Merch, because that stuff could go on merch. Because
dude, the merch stuff is crazy. What we could do, dude. This character you just got right now, 100% could go on merch.
Bro, that one right there is cold. Like, yeah,
100%. It go out of like. Remember last time we just go back to
Bro, that's
we can literally print this on like whatever right now.
That's nuts, dog.
I love the internet in so many.
Like,
All right,
this shit is crazy, bro. Put on backpacks, duffel bag. Oh, okay, let's see how this was gonna look. Those little Spider-Mans is dope.
that was a lot of fun. So we could do two different versions of this one, but let's see how this one just straight up looks. Let me see.
It would have been cool on the black hoodie on the side. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, it's doing it over there. That's dope. Okay.
One that would probably look good on that, maybe it would be that purple one that you did first. I don't know if you saved that one, but that would look good on this one since it's like a long ways kind of image.
Oh, yeah, we can do that in a second.
Bro, this changes the game on like how
That's
people are gonna do things.
cool.
If I had, like I said, if I had the money, I would have custom everything. Like I wouldn't wear Nike nothing. I literally just AI gen. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna AI generate everything I'm gonna wear now, and I'm never gonna wear brand shit again. That's
It's so we'll try the red one in a second, but like we could use this to create the full pattern. Like we could crop the image so that we could get the AI generation to do the full template.
mm-hmm.
Right. So like let's say we need to take this image that we have here and expand it out even further, right? This red one.
Yeah.
To wrap it the entire way around the bag, we could, in theory, do that. I just keep extending the canvas in a certain direction or multiple directions.
Bro, yeah, because I think that's what we should do with artists is like when we have any artists come on, we're gonna be like, all right, hey, we want to create a song. We'll solve a problem for them, obviously, helping them with ChatGPT. But at the same time, too, we want to show off their talents too. Because then now if we can have them come on and be like, all right, hey, let's create a cool AI image for an album cover. What kind of ideas do you have for a song for this character or whatever? And then now from there you'll be like, okay, next week or 2 weeks from now or however long it takes for them to write a song, we'll have them come back on, which now, like I said, we'll play with the community and they'll be like, oh yeah, we're going to come on again. So now we can get double posts and whatnot.
100%.
Because then now we have that continuity where people are going to be like, oh yeah, I want to see what the song was.
And if everyone's bought in on it
And all you need is a couple artists, bro. A couple artists with a good community, and that starts your subscriptions and your subscribers and whatnot. Bro, I'm at a loss for words, honestly. Like, and we're two people that are in the space, so
right?
that's why I say for people, it's like if we're people that are in the space and we get like kitty about this, if you're somebody that's never seen this stuff, like you are going to lose your mind when you see it.
We're playing business on a whole new level, I feel like.
Bro, like it changes the game because now it's like it's not mundane like, oh, let's do product and merch. It's like just imagine being in like a merch or like marketing like department for a major corporation or something like that, and instead of you guys sitting around the table, it's like, all right, hey, let's throw all our ideas at the board and let's see what hits. Literally. Oh, those leggings look cool.
Oh yeah, they do.
Because like if I was an influencer, I would literally just create AI image merch of anything and just like most people don't know how to use the internet right now. Is just, man, it's just getting started again. I can't keep saying it enough. It's like what?
Cool.
See, now my
Oh, there
head
it
is
is.
what?
Oh,
So if you guys ever want to see what your stuff looks like on merch,
it was a great tool to just like dummy it up.
exactly. You're like, oh yeah, this image looks great. Nope.
So I think then we would just go like this. How many?
It's a dope background.
There it is. Not the best shot. Let's see this one. So we probably want to mess around with the prints a lot more, position it maybe better.
Yeah.
Why didn't it take us? It was supposed to load up those leggings as well.
The leggings one worked real well because it got like the whole body on there.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to find a way to drag out that red template.
All from the last one.
Yeah, so that you could wrap the whole
That
print.
would be sick.
Right. They show you live a 3D view. Cool.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I don't wear leggings, but hey, that's dope.
That's cool as shit, right?
Oh, that's dope. It changes how like,
Watch. We can pull this over this way, right?
and it moves it right over. Oh my god,
That's so cool.
bro! You can get your art on anything nowadays.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. It doesn't let you see the black preview. But anyways, on the black backdrop, bet it looks sick.
that is dope.
Anyways. All right. We should probably wrap,
I
probably.
know, right? We get so caught up into this stuff, like it's like, and that's why I think there's the great thing about this is like, bro, I don't at this point I don't really care about viewers. All I'm caring is like I'm learning new shit to where I'm like, what the fuck,
Eventually someone's gonna find this and be like, these people were ahead of their time.
bro?
And it'll just be archival proof that we have always known what we were doing.
Yeah, it's like 2023 when everybody was like, oh yeah, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and AI is gonna be the end of the world, and it's gonna be like 7 years from now. They're gonna be like, Dr. Business and Crypto Empire were out here talking about this 7 years ago and wrapping fucking AI images and clearing out the backgrounds and making new images. It's like, yeah, bro, we just getting started, man. I'm excited.
You can build assets like crazy. Like, I'm almost like we could take the red print, crop it, and make the whole leg the cropped print in a second.
Oh yeah, this one might look nice. Just imagine like one white leg and then the other leg's red. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. And it's not even necessarily with the character, right? Because we can do this.
And just double wrap the pants.
Right? And then duplicate that. Sure. And then move this character in front of it.
What?
Right.
Oh, you can create layers in this shit?
Should be able to. Um, yeah, there we go. Okay. Right.
Oh, bro, those are some sick leggings. I need those as sweats. That looks,
Dude, that's so fucking legendary.
bro. What,
Like, look how easy that was for us to do.
bro? Bro, this might be a business in itself, bro. I'm just being honest. Like, think about how many people don't. There's a bunch of people that are doing AI generated art, but think about how many people would love to have their AI generated art on merch.
Dude, that was our second business idea in between Snob and Easy Main Street.
Bro, that
So I wanted to sell basically small business websites and marketing and advertising packages. You buy the whole bundle from me. You're just a graphic designer. And then I help you productize and monetize your NFT IP by putting it on merch like this.
that's gonna be the wave, bro, because people are gonna want to wear their shit. Like, I don't want to have to pull out my wallet to show you my NFT, but if I can just wear my shit, like,
You'd be like, I made this shit. This is mine. I own it. You can check my wallet. Look at the product I built out of it.
especially if you throw, bro, you could throw a QR code on it.
Yeah. It'd be so easy to put a QR code like right there.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
And then now you're good. Like, now it's like
Well,
scan it.
I worry about the contours here and stretching of the QR code, so to speak.
Yeah. Maybe on like the tag or something like that.
Oh, for sure. That inside label would probably be the best spot for it. Maybe do back waist, front waist, but
Bro, that's sick.
uh,
I ain't shit. That shit, if like I said, that should make you want to wear some leggings.
yeah, some e-girl maybe.
Hey, from some of the leggings that I've seen, bro, like that, yeah, like that woman one with the purple sky, that'd be sick on some leggings. I know people will buy that for sure.
100%. I
Man.
mean, not to like waste any more time because we could hop off here in a second, but let's just drop it in.
Might as well, bro.
Did we not save that one? No, we saved that one. Um, this one. This is gonna look sick on there. You're totally right.
What?
It's like we're making products. It's all a joke.
We just sitting here fucking around and making over here making things that people are making money off of. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, all right, cool. We would have to make this image bigger, scale it up some, but you can kind of get the idea of it.
Yeah.
Let's pull it all the way up to the top of the waist. So I think it just looks nicer.
Ooh, that looks like some good 3/4 pants.
Yeah. We'll position her a little nicer, more flattering for her. One of the things we could probably do to make it easy to expand it, actually, right? Same thing we did last time. Duplicate displacement. All right, let it scale itself down. Then we'll crop it up to like this side of it. I think apply, move that here. I think we move it down. Cool. And then so I mean you could just really get all nitty gritty and start stacking it, but right there
And like patch it together and stuff.
yeah. Or we could do it better than that, but we patched it fine for up there. And like you said, 3/4 leggings, and look how sick she looks.
Yeah, bro. Look at the black shirt.
Oh, dude, that looks fantastic.
That shit. Bro, this is crazy, bro. We're gonna have to just come up. You know what? This is what maybe we need to do. Maybe we need to just create like a little merch site, just AI generated shit. If you want to buy it, go ahead, whatever. I don't care. But it's just gonna be just shit up. So then now, like from our you, me, and ChatGPT stuff, it's just a merch website from all this stuff that we just put together.
Might as well. I mean,
simple WordPress.
That's kind of where it's so funny. Just like it comes full circle in so many ways. Because like when we were doing Snob for Artists, we called it Bouge or Bogue.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we were doing the same idea. We create merchandise.
It all just takes time to come back full circle, man.
And yeah, absolutely. It's just so funny.
Shit's crazy, bro.
It's broken, that's why. Anyways. Another successful you, me, and ChatGPT. We went way longer this time though.
Hey, but we showed you guys some stuff that you can't get this anywhere else. Like I can't show you too many places on. I mean, there's probably these little YouTube tutorials about Adobe and stuff like that, but we went in depth showing you how you can take the image, put it on your merch, how you can write a song, and then have your artist friends sing the song for you. Like, where else are you gonna get all this? Nowhere else.
This is just random smattering of content. We're all over the place.
Yeah, just wait until we actually get structure. Then it's really gonna be over with.
Seriously, we just need a supporting team of editors to make us look, coherent and clear.
Exactly. Right now, we're just two tech founders just winging it. Right now, that's what we
got. Great ideas. Clearly, we know how to riff. We know how to build off of the conversation.
Exactly, man. Hey, shoot, like I said, another successful Yumi ChatGPT. Like I said, I'm excited and waited for the Spider-Man shirts. Cause yeah, man, it's just getting started, man. And shit. Hey, man, we're back at it again. What, next week? Again, as always?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good, bro. All right, man.
Peace.
Yep.